Hi everyone, it's Anne here from Positively Papercraft and welcome to another instalment of our Relove Your Stash. Now today I'm focusing on stamps because I have quite a lot of them and some that I still haven't even opened, if I'm honest. So I want to show you a few things I've been doing. So this one here, it was basically just one stamp set, not a background stamp, so you don't have to worry if you don't have them, you can still do it. And I don't know if you can pick it up, but what I did was I heat embossed it a couple of times in gold and silver powder, and then I just cut it up and then put it back, you know, kind of pieced it together like a jigsaw, I suppose. So I think that turned out really nice. You can see we've got the silver and gold, then silver again. And that stamp set was this one here. So I basically just laid them how I wanted them and did it that way. The next one is this one here, which I just did with ink, not embossing powder. So I stamped it twice, one in purple, one in blue. Again, I cut it up again and I just put them back together, and I think that turned out nice as well. And then of course you will get two, because you'll have the other, you know, if you're making two backgrounds, you cut them up and you can get two cards out of it. So I just did that the other colours. And then this one, I think is one of my favourites, was this stamp here. Again, stamped it twice, once in purple and in red, and then I just put a little sentiment on the front. And then the other bit was the other colour, which was again the red and purple, but I just put them the other way. And I put another sentiment on and I think they're lovely. And that stamp there, again, it wasn't a background stamp, it was just this one here. So I just, you know, placed them where I wanted them. And this one here is a woodware stamp. So we're going to do that now. I've got a couple of stamps I want to use. I've never used this one, it's still in the packet. We're going to do that, and then I thought this is a sentiment stamp I've had for ages. I think I got it out of a magazine years ago, and I'm going to do something with that because, as I said, you don't just need background stamps. Now, I know a few people are saying that they're not very good at stamping. Now, what I use for like big background stamps like that is the stamping platform. I've got a few of these. I don't know why it's not necessary, but never mind. I've got the Tim Holtz and I've got this Hampton Art one. Now, for stuff like, you know, this, I do use it. However, if it's just sentiments or a little bit of stamping, I just don't feel like I need it. I would recommend one, but you don't need it. If you're going to stamp just with a block and a clear stamp, I do think a nice spongy mat helps to get a good image. And also the two black inks I recommend are the VERSAFINE Onyx Black and this VERSAFINE Clair. I find them give a really crisp image, and these in the colours as well are beautiful, and that's what most of these were stamped with. They were stamped with these inks, and you can just see the detail on them. They are so crisp and just beautiful, so I do recommend them. And as I said, like a mat, you know, to stamp into if it's a clear stamp, not if it's a red rubber one. So we're also going to try a one in colours, I think, as well, because I haven't tried that. So I'll get my platform and I'm going to lay that on there. What will we try? I think we'll try this. So I'm just going to take some, I mean, you could just literally stamp it on like that if you want, but then it's going to cut a lot of these off. So I don't know, I think I'm just going to kind of little backgrounds with these if you have a stamping platform. Yeah, I think I'm going to go for something like that. Colour wise, we have in green and like a purpley colour, so actually we'll heat emboss them. I've got some excuse me, detail silver embossing powder, and I'm going to go for this old Stampin' Up one I've found, which is lovely lipstick. So I use this, it's a really good pad. Also the Versa ink, that's what you call a Versamark, that's really good as well. And I haven't done my card with the anti-static bag thing, so I'm going to quickly do that, and I'll put them back as they were, and I'll come back. Right, so I've just quickly stamped it with the embossing ink, and then I think I'm right, I will quickly heat set these. Where's my other one? There it is. Quickly heat set them and I'll be straight back. Right, so I've heat set them. I'm not too keen on this one. I don't think the embossing powder's the best actually. Maybe because I've had it like years, I don't know. Anyway, I put them both together. Take my paper trimmer and then I just randomly cut them. So cut that like that. Then I think I'm just going to cut this one like that. So we end up with that. Now, as I said, you'll get 2 cards out of these. So I'd have, say, that one like that, and then no, I think we'll just go for one side green, one side this like pinky purple, and then on your other card you can have it one side green, one side purple, if you get what I mean. So I've made just card base here, and it's just really a case of just gluing them on the front. So just get the glue and just work out where they're going to go, because you want a kind of even border like all the way around. But you could do say stamp them 3 times in 3 different colours, you know, and then you could have that like say a blue or something, you know. It's just a case of just playing around and seeing what you like. But it's really easy to do, and it gets our stamps and stuff used, and you know, you can have fun in the process using what we actually have instead of just hoarding. Just needs a little sentiment on, and I think they are a lovely idea. So I can put that one away for another card. Now we're going to go on to the other stamp that I have, the the background one. Never used it. I love woodware stamps as well. They're so nice, and the quality, you can see, they're really thick. Right, so I'm going to have this one on white card. I should have another white piece of card somewhere. I might have to get another bit in a minute. So I'm going to do two. Just going to use coloured ink. I'm going to use these lovely VERSAFINE ones because, I mean, they will stain your stamps, but they are beautiful. So ink this up. You'll get to see how lovely the ink is. It just goes on so nice as well. So see what I mean? It's just crisp and beautiful. So nice. So I've got that one. I'll quickly get another piece of card and I'll be back. Okay, I've put another piece of card in and I cleaned the stamp. Actually, I used this Nouveau cleaning solution and it didn't stain the stamp at all. I just sprayed it straight away and wiped it with some kitchen paper. Then I'm going to use the other VERSAFINE colour. Don't. So again, we've got our three colours and I'm just going to do what I did before. I'm just going to put them in the trimmer, and first of all I'm just going to trim that because that card seems to just be a little bit bigger. So you can just cut them any way you like. And then obviously you'll get 3 cards out of these. So I can have a red first off, the purpley, and then I could have red again if I wanted to, or I can take the darker purple because that looks like a blue, and then, I don't know, it might look like the same colour to you. Yeah, it does, I think, but it is different. But I'm good, and then I can use them for another 2 cards, you see, so it's not like you're wasting anything because you aren't. And again, it's just a case of popping them on your card. Like so, and I think they are really nice. So we'll quickly stick this down, And then I'm gonna grab a couple of word dies, I think. That's another thing I have too many of, word dies. There we go. So I'm just gonna see what word dies we can use. I don't know if you can hear that noise. I can hear our little dwarf hamster on his little wheel. He's so cute. He's called Bandit and he's about this big and he's just like a little ball of fluff. I want to have to show, bring him on camera and show you him. He's just adorable. I think I am going to put on, I'll put the links to these because these are from ALINA Crafts, and a lot of people have been asking us where you get these bigger dies from, the word dies, and I get a lot of mine are from ALINA, so I'm going to have that for that one. And then the other one, I might have this Trust Yourself. So I will quickly cut them out and I'll be back. Okay, I changed my mind about the big Trust Yourself. It was just too big, so I did Hugs instead. I cut it out a couple of times of black card, but I did a nice bright colour because I thought, you know, it would be good in bright colours. So I've got a couple of these little, what you call them, gem things. I'm just going to pop a few on there. And there we go. So I've got, if I bring in the other ones I made, it just gives you a bit of an idea. So basically get your stamps out, stamp them a few times, just cut them and then put them back. And I definitely think that one is one of my favourites, as is that one. And yeah, I do like these as well. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed another Reel of Your Stash. I will be back again, actually I'll be back again soon because I'm going to do a video of Eileen Hull's journals. I've had loads of people asking us about that, and I want to show you how we can do that and do some different things with it too. So yeah, thanks for watching, take care and bye for now.